it's Mia J here to show you how I got this cute slick back. Super easy, literally one product and a couple easy steps, which you can see in the video if you continue to watch. Please leave a like and a comment below and subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey y'all, so I'm gonna start this tutorial of how I do my slick backs. So I wet my hair a little bit. It's still kind of dry mostly, but it's wet also, and I split it into two parts, and I put one part in a low puff, but then I realized I need to do my part. So I'm taking it out of that puff now. I'm also struggling a little bit. I don't know why, but yeah, so I took it out, and we're gonna do a side curved part because I think those frame my head a little bit better. My head is big, very big, so that's why I do these. Straight middle parts just really accentuate how big my head is, and I really don't need my boyfriend clowning me and roasting me. I really don't need that in my life. Don't need that negativity. So yes, we are getting a nice curved part. And the secret to curve parts is not just curving it and that's it. You kind of have to go inside the other half of the hair. Like, I don't know, you'll see. Like, you see how it's like a really curved part and it doesn't just like kind of curve a little bit. I gotta perfect it though. Y'all see my gray hairs? I love them. Honestly, I low-key am very excited for when my hair turns like fully gray. Someday, I'm so excited for that. So yeah, so we're making sure that everything looks good. Apparently it looks good to me, which it does look good to me. So now we're gonna split it how we had it. Split it down the back. Gonna get one of my ouchless hair ties, and we're gonna put the smaller section, I'm thinking, oh no, I'm not. Okay, so we're gonna do the smaller section first, and then we're gonna put the larger section in the puff, because when I'm slicking it down, I want to get the smaller section out the way because it's easier, and then we'll go with the big section and then put it all together. So that's what we're doing now. Putting a nice little ball out the way, and the part looks good to me. But one thing about me, I'm very particular with my slick back because I want it to look really good. So you're gonna see me go in a couple times and you might get annoyed, but that's just how I am when it comes to those. So we're gonna use Extreme Wetline Gel. Gel. It's alcohol free. It smells really good, and we're gonna go about it placing it on the top layer first. Just try to make sure that we're getting the hairs from that part slick down so they don't cross and mix in with the part. Then we're gonna go with the sides and coat the hair. I don't like drenching my hair in gel when I do these because it's hard to grip like when you're trying to put in the ponytail, the actual ponytail, it's hard to grip it because it's so slippery. So I just try to get like the main parts, like the back where it's going into the ponytail, and the sides and the top. And I'm spraying in some leave-in conditioner just to make sure that my hair is like moisturized in it. I already had leave-in conditioner because I did a wash and go a couple days ago, so it's still in there. I didn't wash it out, so it's still in there. I just want to spray a little bit more, and we're gonna go with a nice hard brush and slick the hair back as much as possible. And you can already see that my hair is starting to take hold. Also, this gel is really good for wash and goes if you want to use a leave-in conditioner and then put the gel on top, because it holds. It has a really long hold, but it's not what's it called, flaky. It doesn't get flaky, so that's what I really like about it. And so now that we slicked it back, we're gonna go ahead and put it in a ball just to, you know, help it to form. I can't find my hair tie. Searching through my scarves. Can't find it, and I'm upset. And I found it. Great. We're gonna put it in a low puff just to stretch out the hair and just keep it out the way, because I don't want it to just be hanging there with the gel, because it's gonna shrink it up and it's gonna make it kind of harder to get all the hair in a ponytail without really pulling my hair too much and straining my edges. So we slick that back. We're gonna leave that alone for a little bit. Slick it back a little bit more, and then we're gonna move on to the bigger side. Take that out. How's y'all's day going? I know I can't hear you, but I hope y'all are doing great. So now we got that out. Spray it with some warm water to help loosen up your hair so it can really take in the product. And this spray bottle, I don't know, it keeps playing with me. I'm spraying it and nothing is coming out, and it's literally irritates my soul because I usually have to spray it like 5 times and then it'll come out, but it's not working. And I was really confused, and it came out and it scared me. I was like, what in the world? But yeah, so I spray it a little bit to get it, not too dry, because when it's too dry, it's hard to slick down because it's still puffy in there. So I need to have it a little bit wet, but you don't want it too wet because it's going to take forever to dry. It's like a whole thing. And I was going to do this tomorrow, but I am going to be going somewhere kind of earlier. And I don't want to have to rush and have to use a hairdryer to dry my hair when I could just do it now and sleep on it and it'll dry on its own. So we're taking the gel, we're trying to form. Make sure I'm getting the back too so it'll go in the ponytail correctly. I'm just putting the gel. Probably admiring my my growth as well in my curls. Getting inside of there too, because since this is the bigger section, there's a lot more hair and a lot more thickness, and it's puffy under there, and that's why people's slick backers don't really lay down that well, because you're not really getting in there. It's like it's puffy, so it's hard to really lay that down if it's dry and stuff in there. So just putting a little gel kind of inside the hair also helps it to lay down. And we're using the brush to make sure we elongate the hair a little bit so it's easier to pull it into a ponytail. My shirt's a mess, child. Wow. Now we're taking out the other ponytail that we put in like a minute or so ago. And we're going to combine the two now for the actual ponytail. So make sure when you're doing this, the part, how they were split in the back, brush the middle part so that the hair is now joining and it's not going to be bumpy back there. Because that's something I had to learn when I would start doing these. And this was my hairstyle that I would use like in college, child. I was the queen of ponytails, drawstring ponytails. I had every curl pattern, every shape, every length. I literally love them so much. You just can't do them too much because they're not the best for your hair and for your ends, because your ends are just tucked away on a hair tie with steel combs going through them from the ponytail. But it's still like a nice thing to do when you really want to break from your hair and you don't have money for braids or don't have time for braids and all that stuff, when you don't want to wear a wig. So I put it in a ponytail, and you'll notice this is not the first ponytail I'm going to do. This is not like the end all be all. I'm putting it in the ponytail to form it, to lay my hair down a little bit. But I'm going to notice something I don't like, I think, coming up. And I see, yeah, it's too puffy and I don't like that. So we're going to take that down. We're going to do it again. And I'm probably watching Tony Baker on YouTube. And he probably said something crazy. That's why I look like that. But yeah, so we're going to take it out and we're going to do it again. Now, the thing with these slick downs is they take time. They take time, basically. And they take, I'm not gonna say perfection because it's not perfect, but I really, really want my hair to slick down and for it to look good. I don't want it to be puffy. I want it to be slick down. So yeah, I really go back in and try to get it to lay down as best as I can. And it depends on the type of ponytail that I'm wearing where I place the bun to be. If I want it to be like maybe a longish ponytail, I'll probably insert a picture of a long ponytail. It's called Island Girl that I usually like to wear. That would make the bun up a little higher, so it can be like the Barbie long ponytail, high ponytail look. But this one I'm using a curly, kind of shorter ponytail, fuller ponytail. So being in the middle or lower part of my head, I feel like that accentuates the look better. If it's too high, it doesn't really look that great with those types of curls and those types of the length with it doesn't really look that great. So middle to lower ball placement is really good for these type of curls, and you'll see that in the morning when I come back and I get ready for where I'm going, and I'll put the ponytail on so you can see. So now we put it back in the ponytail that the ball that I'm gonna wear, and we're slicking everything down. You see it's nice and flat. The hair is looking good. And I don't know why I'm frowning. I just be frowning. My skin's looking pretty good, low-key. I was really nervous about filming this because I was not wearing any makeup. And I'm trying to get more comfortable with my skin and with my, face and stuff. So this is me doing that, and I'm pretty happy about it. Because usually I remember I filmed a video and I didn't have makeup on and I literally like deleted it. So this is a step for self-love. So this is good. And now I'm putting gel in the back of my hair too to make sure the little cuckoo bugs in the back are laid down. We don't want those to be fluffy and puffy because that does not look cute. So yeah, now I'm looking for my edge brush, which I'm gonna have to get up and go get. Okay, we're back. I got my brush. Don't come for me in the comments. I don't know how to use like the comb to do the edges. I'm gonna really learn, but this is what I've always done. So we're gonna go with the front, like the very front of my head with the swoop-de-doop. What I really like about my ponytails is I like doing the swoop in the side part because it helps to make my head not look so big. And you see me perfecting my part because there was a part from the other side that was on the wrong side and that was not looking right. So I gelled that down to the other side to make sure the part is more clear and defined. So slick that down a little bit. We're gonna come back to the front. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more gel, because when your hair is wet and dry a little bit and not too wet, it helps your hair starts to dry faster. Well, at least mine does. So you kind of have to add more gel because my hair is not dripping with gel. So I'm gonna go through my edges. This is a long process for me because I like my edges to look a certain way, and it's a battle. Sometimes I can go in with my ponytails and it's a quick edges, like literally less than 30 seconds because everything wants to work for me. But sometimes my edges want to be difficult, and that's annoying. So that's what you're gonna see during this video. I'm sorry, I wish I could have done it perfectly the first time, but I'm very particular when it comes to these things. So you're gonna see me going back and forth and back and forth. And I'm looking in a mirror that I have. That's why I'm not looking at you guys. Sorry, I'm not sure how to do that yet because I got astigmatism, child, and I can't see. I gotta look closer because I'm not gonna be out here looking crazy. So making sure the hair goes to the back. So I'm gelling that down and I'm coming back. So you can see I do basically 2 baby hairs each side, but they're not like small hairs. They're more like I have the 2 main ones at the bottom right above my ear, and then we have the big swoop and the medium swoop on the other side of the part. Yeah. My hair is shining. Oh, this one. And yeah, I'm perfecting my part again. Yeah, because that was bothering me. Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all watch me perfect my edges. You can zoom to the end if you do not want to see me doing that, but I'm sorry, I'll get better. But yeah, so enjoy, and we'll be back later to close this out, and I'll show you how I wrap my hair for bed with it so it can lay and not move around and my edges don't move around while I sleep. So BRB. So hey y'all, I'm back. I think I've finished my edges, but I see something already from this video that I don't like, and I'm probably gonna fix in the morning, and I'll show y'all. But we're gonna take a silk blue scarf that literally every black woman in America has from the beauty spot store. We're gonna wrap it around, simply to make sure the hair is laid in place. And we're going to come around the top, kind of closer to the edges part, to make sure those have an extra form of stability so that they are laid down and they will not be moving while I'm sleeping. But if you think I'm just going to use this one scarf, you're mistaken, because if I wake up and my scarf is on the other side of my bed, literally there are no words. Like, I would be fuming, because you can't even go back and fix it, because your hair is gonna be fuzzy. It's gonna be a whole thing. So I'm gonna go in with another black scarf. I rolled that up so it's not gonna leave a dent in my forehead in the morning. And we're gonna go in with this black scarf to give it an extra sense of security, and to really tie my hair down, and to make sure that it's gonna gel down and not be puffed up. So we're gonna tie it in an interesting way. I never really tie them like this. I usually tie them with, like, you know, like the big bun in the front, but I guess I did it this way for some reason. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just tying that up and doing like a little bun in the back. Gonna get a hair tie and tie that up. I'm honestly so glad I did this now, because if I would have to get up in the morning, I would have been so stressed, and it don't even like lay right when it's late. But that's all, y'all. I'll see you in the morning for the finished look. Hey y'all, so it's the next morning and I'm finna get ready to go out, and so I'm gonna show you how I do, like, put a ponytail on, which is like the easiest part. So we're gonna take this down. I had to change it because it was falling off and it was mad uncomfortable, so I changed it like when I was about to go to bed. It's okay, it's okay, it's dry. I'm gonna go through and put a little bit more gel on the edges. Ooh, that's my business. So I'm gonna put the edges and swoop it more. It's better. There you go. I don't really care for like that swoop edge. It's okay as long as it's not fuzzy. Okay, so that should work. Yeah, you see that? I'm not like going out to a club or anything like that. Corona's still a thing. I'm just gonna go out with my boyfriend to go look at some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm just gonna let it air dry because I don't think I need to tie it down. What's the ponytail we're using? She's well used. She's not brand new. No. And I actually like them when they're more used because it gives them more volume and they're not just, you know, they look more natural. So we're gonna clip it in the back. Just like that. And you're gonna take the drawstring and wrap it around for extra security. Comb it out a little bit because she's definitely just been in a, I think I should take these off for my safety. We're gonna go through and separate it a little bit. It's a synthetic ponytail. It's nothing, it's like $13. So it's nothing like I want to like preserve and all this stuff. I'm just gonna give you another one, child. Yep. I might actually cut it, have my mom shape it. I don't know, because it's like losing its shape. But yeah, that's it. I'll put my earrings back on for the full look. That was a handful of gel. Upset. And these are different earrings. I'll put these ones on. I never wore these. I think I like these better with this outfit. You know what? Let's just cut it right now because it's irritating me. It's irritating my soul. So we're gonna take those straggly parts, and I have a mirror down here. Straggly parts. Cut them because you're annoying me. Don't play me. The heck? But yeah, it's a ridiculously good day today for us to just have gone through a winter storm. Like, it's literally 75 degrees. What is that? I'm not complaining, but it's crazy. And yeah, this is gonna be probably like one of the last times I use this ponytail. I'll probably go excuse me. I'll probably go get another one or a different style of ponytail. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below if you do these all the time, if you've never like done them before, and let me know if you'd ever want to try it and if this tutorial was helpful. And please leave a like and subscribe. Sorry, y'all, I had to refilm my ending because I had to change my username to Mia J instead of Mia Joy, because when people would look up my username, some stuff that I do not want associated with me came up, so I had to change it. So it's been Mia J. Stay blessed, not stressed, and I'll see you in the next one.